What about Florida did it for you?
I think the culture that is being built at this program, that's already been established, but I think the culture, the group of people that were there, the opportunity to play with a really good team was really enticing to me. And then just once I built a relationship with my teammates now, during the recruiting process, I thought that they really brought me along and wanted me to be a part of the team.
What did you think of Kentucky here? How seriously did you consider them?
Heavily. They're heavily. They're an elite program. Good coaching staff, really great team, great culture. Something I really thought heavily about.
Was there a moment you thought you were going there before you got down the road with Florida?
Not anywhere particularly. Once I knew what school I was gonna go with, that was the one I had decided with. I had thought about each and every school, thought about how I would look at a jersey there, what it would be like for that 1 year, but ultimately I picked Florida.
Why? What made the difference? I wondered if it was Kentucky's got 2 or 3 big guys coming back. Florida maybe had a bigger need for someone.
Just my teammates, really. Once I was able to talk to each one of them, they really wanted me to come. I really wanted to play with these guys because just the energy that they gave me, just from a conversation on the phone, on Twitter, on Instagram, they all hit me up, and so I was excited.
Did you feel like a...
So,
How many did you seriously consider?
it's probably about 5 schools. Came down to about 5 schools that I was heavily considering and ultimately picked Florida.
Did you feel very much like the missing piece at Florida? I mean, did you feel like they needed one thing to be a contender?
I don't think it was necessarily one thing. I thought that I added to what they already had, and I thought that it was just a really hand and glove fit. Just being able to be versatile for them, so we can play different ways this year, and then just add to the core guys that were already here and the talent that was coming in.
What were the 5 schools like Kentucky, Tennessee?
Whoa. Shoot, everywhere I visited in the VT.
You visited Arkansas, didn't you?
Yeah, and then Texas A&M also, Coach Buzz.
What did you think of Arkansas? How strong did you consider Arkansas?
Just they showed an extreme interest in me, and I had an interest in them. I thought they returned some good talent, brought in some good pieces. Great coaching staff, different spin on the game, and that was something that I had looked closely into.
What did you think of Eric Lawson?
Cool dude, high energy. I liked being around him in the short time that I got a chance to know him, and he was just somebody who I felt like was full on getting better, getting better himself, getting his players better, and that was something that I wanted to be a part of.
What's it gonna be like facing Buzz Williams when Florida plays Texas A&M?
I haven't really thought about it too much, but I'm sure it's going to be really weird because I'm used to being in those huddles with him, getting ready for games with him, watching film with that group of guys that I had at VT. So it's definitely going to be different, but I'm looking forward to every game this season.
What was your reaction when you saw you're the preseason player of the year in this conference without having played a game yet in this conference?
I thought the recognition that I'm getting now is a result of all the hard work that other people have put into me. Coaches, mentors, family, just the dedication that they've always put into me when nobody else would see. That's something I'm really appreciative of, and I think it's showing.
Buzz Williams didn't really seem to want to talk about you. Are you guys okay if he pissed off at you for not going to A&M?
I think we have a great relationship. That's just something that's between us, and neither of us want to get into it and make it about them. I'm sure he wants to talk about his team, and I want to talk about my team.
Did you leave Tech because he left? If he was still the Tech coach, would he still be there?
That's not something that I know what will happen because it didn't happen. So I'm enjoying where I'm at right now, and he's enjoying where he's at right now.
When Kentucky recruited you, what was their pitch, for lack of a better word? What did they tell you to try to convince you to go to Kentucky?
It's just we're encouraging that this opportunity would be something that would be life-changing, and that was something I heavily considered.
You said it was the relationship with your future teammates at Florida that kind of made the difference. What was it about them that kind of made
They were
you think
persistent, really persistent. They kept engaging me, and that was something I appreciated. And then when I was researching every school, I was like, I could fit in here really well. So that was something that really got me to want to be here.
You haven't played against Frank Martin yet, but you were in kind of those super secret scrimmages at Virginia Tech. What were those like, playing against teams like that, especially early on in the year?
I think it was elite. One of those years they made a Final Four, so understand that you got the opportunity to play a good team like that early in the season. It's always like gets you hopeful for the season, gets you excited about playing a game, high-level competition. So it was good.
One thing Coach White said in recruiting you was that, come to Florida, I'll bring you to SEC Media Day. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but what did you make of that, assuming he wasn't just saying it?
No, it was cool. Just understanding that I have a big role on the team was like really fun for me, and just it made me understand that I had to be one of the leaders this year, which I was looking forward to.
Did you go to ACC Media Day?
No, we took the seniors on our team at Tech.
When you heard the news that you would have to see preseason player of the year, did it shock you? Being the first year, I know people know what you've done. So.
Wasn't necessarily a shock. Like I said before, I would just think about all the people who helped me. The people that won't be named if I win the award at the end of the year. That's all I thought about.
A lot of guys don't get to play into high-level leagues. They might transfer from